What's good? What's great? What's amazing? I know what's amazing. I'm gonna give y'all another story time. Okay, y'all, so this story time will be about my time I went to camp. So I had went to camp and I'm gonna tell y'all a story about it. So I went to camp, got a story, like the hit, here it go. So kind of gross. Okay, so y'all, I went to camp. And so this what happened into the story. First of all, this is what the story is about. It's about my roommate, my camp roommate. I'm gonna call her Skids. So y'all, I'm gonna start this with my whole disclaimer by saying I am not the neatest person, but I'm not the messiest person either. And there is a difference between being messy and being nasty. So yeah, like I can deal with a little clothes here and there. I can deal with it. But it get nasty when it's like other stuff, like pets and food and, you know. Skids and me were roommates. And sorry, just left a bad taste in my mouth when I thought about it. So Skid and me was roommates or whatever, and like I'm the type of person that always like to have something fun to do, something extra to do. So like I brought like some games and stuff, and me and Skids was playing one of the games, and she got mad because she could never like win, and she literally just like flipped the whole game over and just like threw everything all over the room. I was mad a little bit because I'm like, hold on, this is my property and you just being destructive because you suck at the game. It's not my fault. So after that happened, I really didn't have too much to say to Skids after that. But Skid still kept talking to me like she always wants something. Because, like, let me tell you, like, if I'm going somewhere, I'm going to have the snacks. Because I like to eat. So I had the snacks or whatever. And so, like, Skid's like, can I have some of that? I started telling now, but I'm like, this is my roommate. I got to chill her all week. Like, let me be nice. So I gave her some or whatever. So I'm like some little snack case or whatever. Some Star Crunch. That's what I gave her. Like 2 Star Crunch and like this little bitty thing of Pringles. Like, so, I eat junk food. So my stomach was cool. Like it was solid with the junk food. It's used to it. But from what I ended up hearing is Skids' mama didn't allow them to have a lot of sweets. So I just gave this girl 2 Star Crunches and some Pringles and a soda. So, and she ate it like all like right then. She didn't like eat like 1 Star Crunch, just save the other stuff for later. She ate it all right then. So it's about like an hour and a half past. And I just realized the room is getting real funky, like stanky funky, like you would expect to look up and see green smoke. Like my eyes was watering like onions was cutting, okay? And I'm just like, girl, are you okay? Because, you know, and like, you know how like when people stomach be bubbling and churning, you can hear it. Like I just, like that's how her stomach sounded, y'all. So she was like, I don't know, my stomach hurting. We had like a bathroom, but it was like a community bathroom. Like we didn't have like a bathroom in our room. It was like a community bathroom. Like you had to go like down the hall and use it. And it was like several stalls, and then like on the other side was like a bunch of showers. So me, after I do number 2, I'm gonna jump in the shower because why not? Yeah. Anyway, apparently she went, and I assume she jumped in the shower later, like after, because I assumed she did that and went and took her shower. Because she was gone for a good little minute, like almost an hour really. And then she came back to the room, and I was like heading out to take my shower when she went back to the room. When she was coming back, I was leaving, and she asked me to go. I was like, "Oh, take my shower." She was like, "Oh, okay." So I just assumed she had taken a shower because she been in there like an hour, and you know, like it made sense. And she had a towel with her. So fast forward to, I take my shower, I come back to the room, go to sleep. It's wonderful, peaceful sleep. Wake up the next morning. I have my activity at like 9, and she had her activity at like her first activity at like 12:30, I think, because lunch was like at 11:30. So yeah, and her first activity was right after lunch. So I think her first activity was like at 12:30. So I go to my first activity or whatever, and I come back, and my bag is on my bed, and it's open. So I'm going through my bag, and one of my swimsuits is, if y'all know me, if anybody out here know me, they know I love bikinis. Like, I'm too chubby for them right now, but I'm gonna snatch my body back together so I can wear my bikinis again, y'all, because I love bikinis. Anybody know me know that, and I like always have like so many of them. I always buy like mad bikinis. So like when I went, because I love to swim and stuff, I love the water. So like when I went, I took probably like 9 or 10 bikinis for like 7 days. So my bag is open, and I'm looking through it like why is it open? Why is it on my bed? Because I came back from activity early because I don't know why I came back early, but I ended up coming back early. I probably just got bored or something, but I probably wasn't even supposed to leave. But I think they let us go early. And when I came back, my bed, like I said, my bag was open on my bed, and I'm looking through it, and I realized one of my bikinis is gone. So I'm like, my bikini at? So I started looking like around the bed and like under the bed and stuff. Like maybe I left the bag on the bed and it had fell out or something. I don't know. Like, girl, like maybe I was in a hurry this morning. I don't know what I had going on. So Skids comes back in the room, and she has on like some basketball shorts and like a t-shirt, but you can clearly see the print of a wet swimsuit underneath it. And I don't think she expected me to be in the room, because she was like, "Oh, you're back." Like when she came in the room, like, yeah, hey. So she sat there literally in that wet swimsuit underneath her clothes until it was time for lunch. And I was like, "You coming to lunch?" And she's like, yeah, let me change first. I was like, "Oh, I'll wait on you." She's like, no, go ahead. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I went ahead, and I was eating with this guy I had met because he was kind of cute or whatever. But yeah, anyways, so I was eating with him or whatever, and Skids comes into the cafeteria. So she changed or whatever, and she came and she didn't sit down with me. She sat down like across from me, and like it took her a while to come back. So like to the cafeteria, like she literally almost missed the whole lunch. So I figured she took a shower first and she had went swimming. But like she was sitting like my table was she was sitting like across from me, like my table was here, her table was here, and like I'm sitting here at this table, she's sitting here, so like she's like right behind me, and like I still smell chlorine on her, so I'm like, Dad, she didn't take no shower, she just threw her clothes on. So I'm like, what really took so long then? So yeah, I get back to the room, and Skids went directly to her activity, but I get back to the room, and Skids wet clothes from her t-shirt and her shorts are just like right there in the middle of the floor, and I'm just like, it's gross, messy. But because like I said, I be messy sometimes, but like real life, like if I'm in a situation like this, especially if I'm like staying with someone else, I try to be as neat as possible. So y'all, so I just kind of like took the broom and I kind of like swept into her side of the room, because that was like in the middle of the floor, so I just kind of swept them on her side. And I open my suitcase, and my bikini is back. And I'm like, wait. And it's dry. It's not wet. So at this point, I figure out what happened. Skids had stole my bikini and wore it to go swimming. And I assumed washed and dried it and put it back in my suitcase. Which wouldn't have been a problem. I probably would have just told her she could keep it, because I just feel like when you put something directly on your privates, I don't want it back. Like, I probably, like I said, I had mad swimsuits. She would have asked, I probably would have just gave her the swimsuit. But yeah, I really didn't want it back at that point. So I take it out my suitcase because I was just gonna ask her, did she want it when she came back? I was just gonna be like, I know you wore it, so do you just want it? So like I grabbed like the top by the string and I put it over, and then I grabbed the panties by the string. I was gonna put it over there. And y'all remember I told y'all she had stomach issues the night before? Apparently, she did not shower then either, because there were skids, hence her name, all in my bikini. Skids of poo in my bikini. So I'm just like, and I just dropped it. I just dropped it right there on the ground. I didn't. Mind blown. Like, first of all, why is it dry? Did you really have the audacity to dry in the dryer, the public dryer for all to use, that doodle stained bikini? Because that's just rude and disgusting. And you probably got the whole lunchroom smelling like booty funk. That's disrespectful. Secondly, when you knew you did that, you should have just kept it. You should just owned up to it, like, look, I stole your bikini. I didn't know, I didn't wipe good, and I don't think you want it back. Because I sure would have told you, it's good, keep it. You good. But she really dried this bikini and put it back in my bag. Y'all, I washed all of my clothes at that point, like, because I spent probably like $20-something washing and drying my clothes, because okay, I really didn't spend that much. Like, it was like 2 washers and 2 dryers. So it probably was more like $4. But still, I had to wash all my stuff, y'all. Like, because you put it back in my suitcase. And that was disrespectful, sis. Like, you didn't have to do me like that. You could have just kept it. You could have put it in your suitcase. And I never would have knew. I would have just thought I lost it. Why you gotta do me like that? So when she came back to the room, because I'm the type of person, like, if I feel some type of way or I think something, I'm gonna say it. So I'm like, yo, Skids, did you really have to wear my bikini and then dry it and put it back in there? Like, you could have washed it or something at least. And she was like, what do you mean? And like, y'all, I got so mad, and I caught myself just in time, because I was finna pick it up and throw it dead in her face. And I was like, who's like, just in time, because I'm like, girl, I didn't wear that bikini ever. It was brand new. Like, what are you doing? Like, clearly it was gone earlier. You came back to the room, you had time to yourself, and now it's back and it's dry with skid marks. Girl, bye. But it still smelled, but this hot part still smelled like chlorine. I didn't smell the bottom part because I'm sure it don't smell like chlorine. It probably smelled like sewage. But and then I'm like, then you dried it, girl. Everybody gotta use those dryers, not just you. That's nasty. So she got mad at me or whatever. She was like, I wipe good. I don't know what you talking about. And that's what I said, since I got some baby wipes in the bag, bro. Like, for real. So yeah, she didn't talk to me like no more that trip. Haven't seen her since. So yeah, that was really good. Thank you guys for watching my roommate story time. I'm KJ. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop another video. And I'm out.